Does working in gear kick your ass? Is your vibe alert going off in 15 minutes? Well, there's a reason for that. So before we go ahead and show you a simple workout that you can utilize to overcome those things, let's talk about why it's happening. This is your lifeline as a firefighter. One thing that we need to understand is we only have limiting breathing air. So if we're in an IDLH environment and we're burning through this way too quick, then that's definitely an issue. The first thing we need to understand is that not having the aerobic capacity is the first problem. So we need to make sure that we have the aerobic fitness in order to be able to do our job. So one thing that I hear all the time is people get that panicky feeling. They feel breathless. And although fitness is one of the reasons, the main reason that that is actually happening is the accumulation of CO2 in your blood. When CO2 accumulates, it makes us feel like we're breathless and we need to breathe. So what we're gonna do today is provide a high intensity interval workout that is basic and strictly just body weight, that is going to allow your body to recover faster so you don't get that feeling anymore. So today we're gonna hit a HIIT style workout. Basically what this is gonna do is it's gonna jack our heart rate up for 30 seconds and then we're gonna give ourselves 30 seconds to recover. Not only is this going to improve your VO2 max, but this is gonna simulate the fire ground. What we experience as firefighters and first responders is usually bursts of high intensity effort. Think throwing a ladder, forcing a door, followed by a little downtime where we need to be able to recover. If we don't train like this, we're gonna limit our body's ability to compensate for that workload. We're gonna start to experience that really breathless feeling that we talked about. So today, all it is find some room on a bay floor. We don't need any equipment, we just need our body weight. 4 simple movements, 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off, that's it. So the 4 movements that we're gonna do are gonna be explosive in nature, which is really gonna get that heart rate up. So the first one is gonna be a pop squat. This is basically a variation of a jump squat. Then we're gonna get to a plyometric lunge. After that, we're gonna do a full burpee, and then we're gonna finish with a mount climber. For people that are just starting out and looking to improve or elevate their fitness, we're also gonna provide regressions on screen if those movements are a little difficult right now. So what you notice, the reason that those act as regressions, they're a little less explosive, they're a little less dynamic. It requires a little bit less from your body. So it's a very, very good place to build that foundation, and then showing you these progressions, we're really gonna level those movements up. During these rest intervals, we want to be really, really intentional of trying to slow down that breathing and allowing that heart rate to recover. One thing we're going to notice, like just on the fire scene, the stress and the exhaustion and the fatigue is going to become accumulative. Those rest intervals are going to feel really, really long at the beginning here, but as we continue on, that 30 seconds is going to feel shorter and shorter and shorter. The really nice part about plyometrics is not only does it build explosive strength, but eccentrically our ability to decelerate, that is important because that is where most injuries happen. Think stepping off a truck or stepping the wrong way. It's slowing that movement down where we usually get injured. So that's not only gonna help build firefighter fitness, but what it's gonna do for us is really allow us to build resilience on the fire ground as well. And now on to everybody's favorite, the burpee. Those things never get easier. Never, ever, ever get easier, but they're so, so good of building power and capacity. Whew. It is currently June here in Canada. So the last couple times we've been here, I think it's been -20, -15. It is 25 today with 100% humidity, and we're feeling it. most amazing thing about these workouts is how efficient they are. Again, we're not on scene for 2, 3, 4 hours. We need to have the capacity to work our butts off and make a difference for 15, 20, 30 minutes. And that's why these workouts are so money. Real indication that your fitness is progressing is as soon as you finish that interval, you can feel your body immediately start to recover and get ready for the next one. So we're into the last round here. Let's finish strong. I'm ready to be done. Let's work. And that's it, you guys. Quick, efficient, in the back of the bay. 20 minutes is all you need in order to build that firefighter fitness, make that bottle last all day long, and be an asset, not a liability on the fire ground. So if you want, there'll be some free resources for you in the description below. And until next time, peace.